this is second part of character stitch tutorial, and in this video I will show you how to crochet head of stitch and eyes. So start with magic ring and chain 1, then 6 single crochets into the magic ring. I count the chain at the beginning as single crochet, so it's 7 single crochets in total. So start the first round with 7 single crochets. And now we are making the head. So I have 7 single crochets. Tighten the magic ring. In my case, join the round with a slip stitch. So make a slip stitch in the first stitch. Okay. Second round, increase every stitch. So you have to make 2 single crochets in each stitch all the way around. At the end of the round, you should have 14 stitches. In next round, increase every second stitch around. So I'm going to increase the first stitch. So make 2 single crochets in the first stitch. I have 1 and 2 single crochets in the first stitch. In the next stitch, make 1 single crochet. Next stitch, 2 single crochets. And continue working like this all the way around. In next round, you have to increase every third stitch around. So increase the first stitch, and then in the next 2 stitches, make 1 single crochet. 1 and 2. In next stitch, 2 single crochets. So continue working 2 single crochets in every third stitch all the way around. Okay, in next round we have to increase again, increase the first stitch, and in the next 3 stitches make 1 single crochet. 1, 2 and 3, and now increase. So make 2 single crochets in next stitch. In this round we have to increase every 4th stitch. Okay, in the next round we have to increase again, so increase the first stitch, make 2 single crochets in the first stitch, and then 1 single crochet in next 4 stitches. So you have to increase every 5th stitch. So increase every 5th stitch in this round. In the next 6 rounds, make just 1 single crochet in each stitch all the way around, and you should have make 42 single crochets. So at the end of the round, you should have 42 stitches. So in total, make 6 rounds of single crochets. In next round, we are going to make just slip stitches. So make 1 slip stitch in each stitch around, and you can change the color. You can use the dark blue if you want. And make 1 slip stitch in each stitch all the way around. Okay, now we are going to change the color, and I will use the light, very light blue. It seems like gray, but it's like gray and blue. And we are going to use just the back loop. It's a space or loop behind the chain. I'm going to show you. You can see stitches here or chain here, and we will use this space, this stitch. And in next round we have to decrease, and we will decrease every 5th stitch all the way around. I'm going to start with 4 single crochets. So in the first stitch, make one single crochet, and you have to make 1 single crochet in 4 stitches. So you have to make 4 single crochets. This is 1, and you can hide the tail during crochet, as me. 2 single crochets, 3 and 4, and now decrease. So every 5th stitch you have to decrease. So you should decrease 7 times in this round. So continue working like this all the way around. You can pause the video and then meet me back again. Okay, in next round we are going to use stitches again. This is how it looks like. Okay, and now we are going to decrease again, and we need to decrease every 4th stitch around. So start with 3 single crochets. I mean 1 single crochet in first 3 stitches. Okay, I have 3 single crochets, and now decrease. So in this round you have to decrease 7 times again, and you have to decrease every 4th stitch all the way around. In next round, decrease every 3rd stitch all the way around. So first make 2 single crochets and then decrease. 2 single crochets, decrease. 2 single crochets, decrease. In next round we have to decrease every 2nd stitch. You will decrease again 7 times in this round. So decrease, 1 single crochet, decrease, 1 single crochet. Continue working like this all the way around. Okay, now it's time for hollow fiber. So stuff the head with hollow fiber, use your fingers and shape the head nicely. And now it's up to you if you want to leave the head like this with the big hole, or if you want, you can decrease one more round. So I'm going to decrease by decrease. So I mean, I'm going to decrease 7 times in this round. And this is how it looks like. Okay, let's make the eyes. For the white layer of eye, use thicker cotton yarn called Paris from Drops and 3mm crochet hook. Start with the slip knot and then chain 9. Okay, in next row we have to use just back loop behind the chain. So I'm going to show you. When you turn the chain, you can see nicely there's one more loop, and we will use just this loop because it will look better. And you have to start to crochet the first single crochet in the second back loop. So you can see where is the second chain. This is second chain. And when you turn it like this, you can see second loop. So make first single crochet in this second loop. And then make one single crochet in each this back loop across. So you should make 8 single crochets. In this second row, you should make 8 single crochets in total. Always chain 1 at the end of each row. So chain 1 and turn your work. In next row, start in very first stitch. This is the very first stitch, and make 2 single crochets. So we have to increase at the beginning, and then we will increase also at the end of this row. So I have 1 single crochet in the first stitch, and you have to make 1 more single crochet in the same stitch. So we have increased and then make 1 single crochet in next 6 stitches. Okay, in very last stitch, make 2 single crochets. Okay, chain 1, turn your work, start in very first stitch and make 1 single crochet. You have to make 1 single crochet in each stitch all the way across, and we are going to make 5 rows without chains, 5 rows of single crochets. Okay, you can see there is last stitch, and you have to make last single crochet. Chain 1 always at the end of each row. Turn your work, start in very first stitch always and make 1 single crochet. So now you can pause the video and then meet me back again when you will have done 5 rows of single crochets. Okay, at the end, chain 1, turn your work, and now we are going to decrease. Decrease at the beginning. And then make 1 single crochet in the next 6 stitches. Okay, I have decreased and now 6 single crochets. In this row, we have to decrease at the beginning and at the end of the row, so we have to decrease twice. Okay, I am at the end of the row, so decrease. Chain 1, turn your work, and now we are going to decrease again at the beginning and at the end of this row. I have decreased and now 4 single crochets. Now I have 2 stitches left, so decrease. Chain 1, turn your work and repeat it again. So you have to decrease at the beginning and at the end of the row. Now 1 single crochet in next 2 stitches, 1, 2, and decrease. Chain 1, turn your work, and now you have to decrease twice. 1 decrease, and this is second decrease, and that's all. We have done the white layer of eye. So you can cut the yarn, pull it through, and then you have to make one more this white piece of eye and hide all tails inside the layer. Now we are going to make the black layer of eye. I'm using black thin cotton yarn called Camilla from Vlnahep brand and 2.5 millimeters crochet hook. Start with a slip knot and then chain 7. And if you want to have the black layer of eye a little bigger, you can use 3 millimeters crochet hook. And I'm going to use the back loop again, just in the second row. Start in the second back loop and make 1 single crochet in each this back loop across. At the end of each row, chain 1, always turn your work. And now we are going to increase the first stitch, very first stitch. So make 2 single crochets in very first stitch, 1 and 2, and then make 1 single crochet in the next 4 stitches. And now you have 1 stitch left, so you have to increase also the very last stitch. Chain 1, turn your work, and now make 4 rows of single crochets, 4 rows without chains. So you have to make 1 single crochet in each stitch across and make 4 rows in total. Now chain 1, turn your work, and we are going to decrease at the beginning. Okay, I have decreased, and then make 1 single crochet in next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3 and 4. You have 2 stitches left and decrease. You have to decrease also at the end of this row. At the end of this row, chain 1, turn your work, and decrease again at the beginning and at the end of this row. So decrease, then 1 single crochet in next 2 stitches, 1 and 2, and decrease again. Chain 1, turn your work, and decrease twice. And that's all. And you have to make also the other black layer with exactly the same way, and hide all tails inside the piece of eye. Okay, if you will have any questions, write me here below the video. Thank you very much for watching, and see you very soon. Bye.